Hi, this is Trey Passer, and this is my Blu Ray update for the week beginning May 12th, 2013. Happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. I have a few things from Best Buy and something I ordered from Amazon. Okay, let me show you this first thing first. I got Superman Unbound. This Target, not Target, excuse me, Best Buy exclusive. Okay, there it is. I actually ordered this online, and as you can see the side of this, you see it's a little banged up on the side, and I tried to take it back to Best Buy on Thursday to see if they had a different version, because and the reason I ordered it online from Best Buy was because anytime you go to the store when they have these exclusive things, they always sell out super fast and you never get it, or they either, and I really think that the people that work at Best Buy probably snatch, they put some out and then they take the rest for themselves. That's just my personal theory. Okay, why it sells out way too fast. Anyway, I went there and the guy went to customer service and the guy told me you can go upstairs and get, you can swap it and then bring it back down. So I went to do that, but the two copies that were there were actually worse than this. Actually, they were really banged up at the top. So I said, you know what, I could have got my money back refund, but I said, you know what, let me get it because I want to see the movie actually, and I like the little figurine there, so I kept it. See, it's just like I said, a little banged up on the side there because the idiot people at Best Buy in Ohio who mailed this put it in uh, like a brown, basically like a brown cardboard type of thing with no cushioning or padding on it at all. Okay, and next time they do that, if I order something from them, I'm going to film it and put it up online and show it and title it with a crappy job that Best Buy, online company, whoever, stuff that and sent it to me should be fired. That's absolutely retarded. You can send something in the mail, and I think I ordered it rushed too, so I could get it before the end of the week. And these idiots put it in a little brown cardboard with no padding whatsoever, just as it is in a brown padding that just covered the top and the bottom of it and the sides, of course, and the little thing that tells you what the item is and the order number and all that stuff. But that was absolutely horrible packaging, and they should be fired. Whoever did that, that's absolutely retarded and absolutely lazy ass working. Okay, and that's the end of my rant about that. So let me put that to the side. Okay. And I was thinking about maybe buying another one, but I didn't get a chance to go to the Best Buy in Manhattan, and they probably wouldn't have had it anyway. But that's neither here nor there. Okay. Oh yeah. The thing I ordered from Amazon actually. I ordered 3 movies from Amazon. I only got one this week, and this is I'm a big fan of Hammer horror, and what I got was a movie that I saw years ago. I absolutely loved it. It's a vampire flick, of course. Love vampires. And this is The Vampire Lovers, starring Ingrid Pitt, Peter Cushing. This is definitely an exciting movie about a female vampire. I think this is part of a trilogy. I think it was Lust for a Vampire, Vampire Lovers, and another one, which I can't remember the name of it. But anyway, Vampire Lovers, there we go. No Hammer. Back in the 60s, Hammer, sex and blood. And this is really good. Ingrid Pitt was absolutely a gorgeous woman. Very sexy. And definitely glad to get this on Blu-ray. I gotta get more Hammer stuff on Blu-ray now. Okay, there we go. Now, this next couple of things I got from Best Buy. Let me toss that to the side. Don't worry, people will clean that up later. Okay, I did the trade and save. I got, turned in 5 DVDs. And first of all, well, these 2 movies that I got weren't part of the trade save because these are already on sale for $4.99, which I think is a great price. I remember seeing this movie in the theater, Sleeping with the Enemy, Julia Roberts, Patrick Bergin, I think that's his name. And this is basically about a woman that's married to a real controlling guy, Patrick Bergin, and she actually fakes her death to get away from him because he's really controlling, super controlling, tells her what to eat, what to wear and stuff, and just super controlling, and she basically fakes her death to get away from him. And this Julia Roberts is really good in this, and Patrick Bergin, what an asshole in this, but so I guess he did his job. So Sleeping with the Enemy, really good. And this, of course, is another great movie by Edward Norton, American History X. I've only seen parts of this. Of course, that famous, sidewalk scene that's kind of hard to forget. But I've only seen parts of this, but it's supposed to be really good, and I like Ed Norton as an actor. Basically about a racist that goes to jail, and he gets he gets reformed in jail by I think he meets a guy in jail, and then because like I said, I haven't seen parts of this, and then he comes out and tries to save his brother, little brother, played by Edward Furlong, from following in his footpath, and his path, his footsteps. That's what I mean, path, footsteps. Okay, and so I got American History X. Again, $4.99. You can't beat that price. Okay, now these next couple of things were 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. These things I got as part of the trade and save, actually, even though it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, it's 7 things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But I guess they took the $25 off from this. Anyway, I'm back. I'm sorry, I had to edit because I recorded this once, but the sound for the second part of the video, when I originally recorded it, sound went out. Okay, but anyway, like I was saying, last week I went and got the because the Star Trek movie, they coming out Friday. They have all the old original, Star Trek movies on Blu Ray now. So for $9.99 at Best Buy. So they have a great big display for it. Anyway, so last week I got the Next Generation movies. Okay, so this week I went and got the original Star Trek Cruise movies. I already had Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan and Star Trek IV: The Voyage Home. So I got the remaining ones, which is 4 of them, with the original crew. So I guess there was 6 of them. Actually, I think it's actually it's 7 because if you count Generations, that has a blend of both crews in it. But anyway, we got Star Trek III: The Search for Spock. Okay, Star Trek: The Motion Picture. Okay, one that started it all. Okay, Star Trek V: The Final Frontier, and Star Trek VI: The Undiscovered Country. There we go. Again for $9.99. And like I said, I'm sure part of that trade and save they took off the $25 anyway. And then the next thing is one of my favorite shows that ended earlier this year. Just one of my absolute favorite shows of all time, Fringe. Okay, this is the final season. Okay, I think there was only 12 episodes to this. Okay, because they didn't even give them a full season, which is kind of a ripoff. And this, of course, was created by J.J. Abrams. It's just a fantastic show. I have season 4 on Blu-ray and the first 3 seasons on DVD. But this is actually one of my absolute favorite shows of all time. Basically about Walter and Peter Bishop, Agent Olivia Dunham. They investigate fringe events, which is like scientific things that the father, Walter Bishop, experimented back on when he was in Harlem and stuff. Not Harlem, in Harvard. Excuse me. I want to say Harlem for it. That would have been something. But anyway, it's basically they investigate the cases and stuff in it. Alternate Earths. You have doppelgangers in this. Just a really, really great show. And I missed a couple of the episodes because they kept playing fast and loose. I guess to stretch it out. They showed some of the episodes, then they took a hiatus, then showed some of the episodes, and then took another hiatus, I think, before finally bringing it back. Okay, and this is the final season, so I'm anxious to revisit this actually and see the final season. Okay, like I said, it was only I think 12 episodes because they didn't give it a full season. Which is thank you Fox for being dicks about that. One of the great shows. Anyway, the next thing I got was Tom Cruise, Jack Reacher. I saw this movie. This is really good. This is based on the novels, of course. In the book, I think Jack Reacher is supposed to be like 6'4" or some shit like that. But anyway, Tom Cruise, I think, did a great job as Jack Reacher. Really good, trying to basically solve a mystery of these people getting killed and stuff. And I like the climax of this. Robert Duvall is in this also. And it's a really, really good movie. Like I said, Tom Cruise was good. And I think the bad guy, and one of the bad guys in here, played Bruce Willis' son in the Die Hard movie that that came out a couple of months ago. Anyway, and then this last movie is a horror movie that I saw earlier this year. I really liked it. It was produced by Guillermo del Toro. Of course, this is starring Jessica Chastain. It's Mama. And it also stars the guy from what's this show? From Game of Thrones. The guy that plays the guy Jaime Lannister. I forgot his name. He has Nikolai Costa-Waldau. That's it. He actually plays 2 roles in this. But anyway, Mama. It's about a guy that snaps in the beginning of the movie. He snaps. He kills his wife. I think he kills his boss, and he goes home, kills his estranged wife, and he kidnaps his 2 daughters, and he drives them to a secluded cabin with the intention of killing them and then killing himself, I think. But a certain mysterious force interferes and kills him, and then the 2 girls wind up disappearing, and years later you see the brother still looking for them years later, and he finds them. They find them in this remote cabin. They're kind of feral creatures, and the brother agrees to take him in with his girlfriend, played by Jessica Chastain, and raises them. And of course, there's a mysterious, excuse me, mysterious spirit that's raising, that's kind of haunting. I don't want to spoil it, but Mama. But you can see from the trailer, if you've seen the trailer, what Mama is, and I think it's a really good, nice good mix of horror, and I like the ending. Kind of got to me, okay, and it's a really good movie. I like that. Like I said, the two young girls that play the daughters are really, really good in this. Okay, so definitely really like Mama. Definitely worth picking up. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry about that. So let me know what you think about the titles I picked up, and feel free to leave a comment down below. And this is Trey Passer saying Happy Mother's Day to everybody out there, and take care.